All right, now, so I got to ask you, just growing up, who are some of your favorite hockey players?
Growing up, my favorite hockey player was probably I had my uncle playing in
Yeah.
my team back home, so I grew up watching him, and then obviously the big names from Sweden, Nick Lidström, Erik Karlsson. Yeah, there's a bunch of guys that you kind of looked up to.
I love it. I love it. So obviously next year with the NHL, the Four Nations face-off, Sweden, would you be? I mean, obviously they'll be excited for you to actually compete now. How excited are you to see that Four Nations face-off? We're gonna have the U.S., Finland, Sweden going competing in that All-Star weekend.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be amazing to see, and yeah, I finally see best on best tournament, and yeah, really excited. So.
So obviously I do this question called Mount Rushmore, man. But you named Nils Lundkvist, who's one of the greatest defensemen ever, and obviously you have relatives that played as well. But if you did a Mount Rushmore for defensemen, you put four on the mountaintop. Who would be the four that you will put on the mountaintop from hockey in general?
Oh, hockey in general. I probably put Lidstrom up there. Uh, who else would you put? Bobby Orr, probably.
Okay.
Uh, in my generation too, who else would it be? Good question. Who else you got that's like real big?
We can go. We try to go out. I guess this generation we got guys like Chara, Duncan Keith.
Yeah. Duncan Key would be up there. He's won a lot, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, like where you rank Hedman on there too.
Oh,
like
Victor,
he's been winning a lot.
That's your four. That's a good four.
Yeah, that's a good four.
I love it, man. So I'm a gamer. I got to ask you, seeing yourself on a video game, EA NHL.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's first time I saw it when I played back home in Sweden. It was pretty, what do you say, surreal, and like he's like, oh, now like I've been growing up playing this game till I was like 14, 15, and now all of a sudden when I'm 17, 18, I'm in the game. So yeah, it was a pretty cool feeling, and I had some friends sending me the cards and everything. It's like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, obviously, first time you saw it, it's like, oh yeah, this is pretty cool.
Cool. Two more questions. This is actually another all-time question, right? So you build the perfect line. You're one of the defensemen.
Yeah.
I need another defenseman, 3 forwards, and a goalie. None teammates.
None teammates?
I mean, you got some great teammates. You're sitting one right, one the next
yeah,
one
right.
now, right?
Like the guys that I want to play with?
Oh, yeah. If you could do an all-time team,
okay,
you're one of the
so then
defensemen.
I would put, so obviously, so you have myself in there? Yeah, and I put my uncle on my other defense. I actually played a couple games with him back home. I put non-teammates. I put probably McDavid.
Okay.
McDavid, McKinnon. Say Crosby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you got to check in for him tonight. Probably.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not going to say your goalie.
What's that?
And one goalie. Just one goalie in general.
A goalie, I put HENDERSON Lundkvist. Yeah.
There you go. Okay, all right, so last question, man. The Stars team, I just think that from a talent standpoint, this team is one of the best teams in hockey, and just trying to get to that point and win the cup. What do you see in the potential of this team? Because it's a mixture of older guys and young guys that are just making ways to get there.
Yeah, no, I feel like we're a great group. We have a ton of skill in here, and I feel like we have a good mix of veterans and young players coming up. So yeah, it feels like it's a great team. Like we have such a great locker room, great leaders, and us young guys can really follow the leaders and yeah, hopefully do something special here.